Today on Logan Lee Adventures, my husband Jeroen and I arrived to the island of Oahu in Hawaii. We relax in a hotel on Waikiki Beach and then do a road trip to explore the wonders of the North Shore. When we arrived to Honolulu, the capital city of Hawaii, we checked into our hotel at the Aloha Resort Waikiki Beach. They upgraded us to a room with great sea views. No, seriously, the sunsets were out of this world from our room's balcony. The whole stay was so relaxing after jumping from one country to the next in the Pacific Ocean, from Palau to Guam to Micronesia and the Marshall Islands. Definitely watch all those vlogs that came before this, before we ended up our Pacific trip with Hawaii. This is what we're looking forward to right now, just to be able to wind down and relax. Here you can see me winding down on the hotel's rooftop by the fire, even though it's still quite warm and hot out, even though it is winter in Hawaii, but winter here is like perfect summer elsewhere, everywhere. And then they also have a rooftop pool. There's scuba, well, I don't know if these are scuba divers, but they are feeding the aquarium in the hotel. Each morning at our hotel, we ate acai as part of the breakfast here, since they have their own acai bowl. And also, the hotel has so many different activities, like making a traditional Hawaiian lei, which is from real flowers.
Flowers that mean we should be happy. Ele mai lau nei kai e malam la moni au mane a king mai na hala na we kai no na we ka no puna ka wahine no kalua no e aloha e aloha e everybody together in Hawaii. You're so close.
Rise and shine in Wahiawa Botanical Gardens here in the northern part of Hawaii. Feels like I'm in a tropical rainforest, and that's the whole idea of the botanical gardens here. There are no flowers here. They're just moisture-loving rainforest plants that you can see all around me. I can't believe this whole botanical garden site is all for free. I never did this when I first came to Hawaii like 8 years ago, just because it's kind of like a little bit far out of the way by bus, but which is what my main mode of transportation was back then, aside from hitchhiking around Hawaii. But now we have a car, so makes everything so easy. But look at this monstera. Wow, it's beautiful. Y'all, I need this temperature back in the Netherlands because my monstera at home does not look like this. This is what I call a thriving monstera. Look at all this. These monsteras are so beautiful. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be geeking out about plants because I'm a plant daddy at home. But I wish my plants looked this good. I wish my plants looked this good back in the Netherlands. But it's too cold there. Wow, look how gigantic this monstera leaf is. A leaf of the monstera. Oh my God, look at this one. Look how big this one is. This is what I do remember from 8 years ago, is that the Dole Plantation has all these little pineapples and they're so cute. And now we're back here. Well, I'm back here and this is Jeroen's first time here and I love it here because it's so cute. There's like, I mean, it's a whole plantation just for pineapples and then you can see all these little baby pineapples growing. Look at this super pink pineapple. So pink. The North Shore of Oahu is where Hawaii dials down the resort polish and turns up its soul. So you'll see a huge contrast to where we're staying at our hotel on Waikiki Beach. Here in the North Shore, it's raw and relaxed and legendary. It's an ocean lover's paradise that feels a world away from the bustling streets of Honolulu, even though it's just an hour's drive from there. If Waikiki is the show, then the North Shore is the slow-burning indie flick you'll never want to end. There are colorful surf towns like Hau'iwa, where art galleries, food trucks, and shaved ice stands line the streets. Locals walk barefoot here, chickens cross the street, and they're so unbothered. And also there's surfers riding bikes with boards tucked under their arms. Girl, the amount of food trucks in this town, you cannot be starving here. Like, there's so many choices for food here. There's so many food trucks. We're at this food truck park and we saw this food truck called Giovanni's Scampi and it looks amazing. They specialize in shrimp. Look at all these type of shrimp. This is like their most popular one, which is like a little bit garlicky shrimp with 2 dollops of rice. So let's dig into this. We're at Poke for the People, and this whole bowl of poke with 2 scoops of different pokes is only $16, which is incredible. It's packed with, so we got ahi tuna, some fish of the day, and we got another ahi tuna with roe, and then we got all these toppings like seaweed salad, edamame, some ginger, some fried onions, baraki. It looks so good. Let's dig into this. Oh, and of course it's like on a bowl of sushi rice, which I love. Oh my gosh, look at this. Y'all, look at this. Oh, wow. Even the McDonald's look historical. Have you ever seen such a cool McDonald's like that? That's pretty cool. We're walking along in the beautiful historic town of Haleiwa in the North Shore of Hawaii. It's so cool here with all the different cafes, the shops, and of course the historical buildings all around. And it is really relaxed vibe. The North Shore just has such a different vibe from the rest of the island, especially Waikiki where we're staying. Ooh, I love the colors of these shops. I love this town. There's like little roosters running up and down these streets. It's so Hawaiian. It's like you're out of the big city. It's very relaxed, local vibes, and damn good food. I feel like I'm in a TV show about a small town, you know? General store, so cool here. Wow, this is only my second time on the North Shore. The first time, it was just pure fun. The second time, right now, I've actually learned the history about it. So in the late 1800s and early 1900s, sugar plantations were booming on Oahu. To meet labor demands, plantation owners brought in waves of immigrant workers. Many were from Japan, along with China, the Philippines, and elsewhere. And then by the early 20th century, Japanese immigrants made up a large portion of the workforce in the Waialua and the Haleiwa areas where we're at right now, particularly at the Waialua Sugar Company. Now, these workers lived in plantation camps and worked long, grueling hours in the fields. Despite the hardship, Japanese families built vibrant communities, planted gardens, opened small businesses, and practiced cultural traditions here. And even today, some buildings in Haleiwa date back to that era, and you can still see the subtle architectural influence in tin roofs, wood siding, and low-slung storefronts reminiscent of Japan's rural villages. The Japanese presence in Haleiwa is foundational. It's not just a footnote. It's in the old buildings, the food you eat, the temples tucked behind trees, and the families that still live here today. We got banana cream, coconut, and Japanese yuzu. And these combinations are just mind-blowingly delicious because yuzu is like citrusy, and then the banana cream is banana sweet mixed with the coconut. It's just so tropical. And this is the best local dessert ever, shaved ice. Especially since we got it from the #1 shaved ice store in Hawaii. And of course the mochi ball.
11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Heat 2, 11:30 remaining. Scores of red.
This is the undisputed capital of big wave surfing. In the winter months, roughly November to February, just like right now during winter, the swells roll in from the North Pacific like liquid mountains, drawing elite surfers from around the globe to test themselves at iconic spots like Waimea Bay Pipeline, the Banzai Pipeline that is, and Sunset Beach. And the waves here don't mess around. They're about 25-foot faces are not uncommon, and watching someone drop into a pipeline barrel is like just witnessing poetry and chaos. And even if you're not a surfer like me, it's still so exhilarating just to watch the pros do their thing. I think I've realized how burnt out I was from just life until I got to Hawaii, you know? And just being able to truly unwind and relax where the sea, the Pacific Ocean meets my toes in the sand, and this gentle breeze, oh my goodness. Honestly, it's just so truly unwinding here, and I needed this. I needed this so badly, and I didn't even know it. It was just a stop along the way from our trip, and from Palau to Marshall Islands, to Guam, to Micronesia, and then to Hawaii. But y'all, being here, I just feel so restorative, and it just touches me because I didn't even realize how tired, exhausted, burnt out from life I was until I'm here, and just being able to, in a way, reclaim myself again, reconnect with myself, and just rest. Hawaii! Driving along this stretch of coastline in the North Shore is wildly beautiful. There's lush mountain drops into turquoise waves and wide sandy beaches that stretch for miles. We're at Kaneki's, which is, we just saw it off the road and we're like, let's pop in. These burgers, 2 for $10. This is pre-inflation, pre-COVID prices. This is crazy. We're gonna eat beside our duck friend over there. Yeah, the duck, so cute. And there's like roosters. It's so cute. Oh, do you hear that? The roosters? Okay, let's open my cheeseburger. It looks so good already, like cheeseburger, like perfect cheeseburger. Can't believe it. 2 for $10. You never get this anymore. Off the side of the beach, off the road. Look at that. Look at that. You know?
Of course, it's not all the way back yet.
Yeah. yummy cheap Christian burgers where there was like Psalms and Lucas 9:20 written everywhere. But you know, like, and then you get all this mountains on this side. Beautiful mountains. Imagine living here. This is like your day-to-day regular drive. Yeah. Did a little pit stop here. Just jumped out of our car to just go down to this little beach area here. So I want to show you this view. Let me just up to it first. So that over there is an iconic view of what they call Chinaman's Hat. Now I don't really approve of the name, but that is the name of this little, it looks like an island, right? And this is a very lovely stretch of beach here. Our road trip is now wrapping around the island of Oahu to then make our way back down around the coastline to Honolulu, the city that we're staying in. And along the way, we still have so many jaw-dropping views wherever we turn in Hawaii. To end our time in Oahu, we visited the Pearl Harbor National Memorial, which is one of the most profound and emotionally moving places you can visit in Hawaii. It stands as both a historical site and a sacred resting place, commemorating the events of December 7, 1941, when a surprise Japanese attack thrust the United States into World War II. And the most iconic part of the site is the USS Arizona Memorial, which straddles the sunken battleship still lying beneath the harbor. That's where we're at now. So over 1,100 sailors and Marines died aboard the Arizona, and the ship remains their final resting place. And as we float above is Rusted Hall on a white open-air platform. And the boat access to the memorial is free, but if you want to do this, time tickets are required and you need to reserve them in advance through the National Park Service. But it's easy to do once you're at the Pearl Harbor National Memorial. It's a little windy and cloudy on this side of Oahu, but it doesn't mean the beauty and the nature here is any less. Logey Bears, this has been Oahu in Hawaii. It's definitely an island and a place I want to keep coming back to since I feel so relaxed and healed here. Give this video a like, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't already because there's more far-flung adventures to come.